stop these morning habits after 60 that can lead to falls or stroke in seniors. There comes a time in life when wisdom must replace routine, and after 60, the choices we make each morning before the world even fully wakes could mean the difference between vitality and vulnerability. Are you above 60, or do you care for someone who is? Then this video is not just information, it's a warning. Because what you do in the first 30 minutes of your day could increase your risk of a fall, a stroke, or even worse. And yet, no one is talking about it, but today, we will. So stay with me till the very end, because one overlooked habit, one wrong movement, one glass of the wrong drink, could be silently working against your body each morning. And by the time you finish watching this video, you will not only know what to stop, but also why, with scientific studies, real-life examples, and even ancient wisdom from philosophers who understood the fragility of aging. Let's begin. Chapter 1. The Myth of Morning Energy. After 60, we often think mornings are when we're at our freshest. But after 60, your body tells a different story. During sleep, the body cools down, blood pressure drops, and muscle coordination weakens temporarily. So when you suddenly jump out of bed, you may trigger orthostatic hypotension, a sudden drop in blood pressure, dizziness, increased risk of falls, a greater chance of blood clots, or stroke. Scientific insight. 2016 study published in the Journal of Geriatric Cardiology found that sudden standing upon waking increases the risk of cerebral hyperperfusion, insufficient blood flow to the brain in adults over 60. This condition is a major contributor to morning strokes. Habit number 1, to stop jumping out of bed immediately. Let us begin with the first, and perhaps the most common mistake, jumping out of bed the moment you wake up. It might have served you in your 30s, but now your blood needs a moment to redistribute. Your joints need to relubricate, and your brain needs to regain full control of posture. What to do instead? Open your eyes, wiggle your toes, stretch your arms and legs, sit on the edge of the bed for at least 60 to 90 seconds. Take 3 deep breaths before standing. Why this helps? This method gives your heart a chance to adjust to gravity, preventing sudden dizziness or blackouts. Quote to reflect on: he who has health has hope, and he who has hope has everything. Arabian proverb. Habit number 2, to stop drinking salted or spiced teas first thing. Many believe spiced teas like lemon salt, ginger salt, or masala infusions are a good start, but for seniors, these can be dangerous. Why? High sodium intake in the morning increases blood pressure. Some spices stimulate excess acid, causing gastritis or reflux. Caffeinated teas may increase irregular heart rhythms, especially in older adults with pre-existing heart issues. Scientific reference. According to a 2020 article in the American Journal of Hypertension, morning sodium spikes are closely linked to early-day blood pressure surges, increasing stroke risk in people over 60. Alternative: warm water with a few drops of lemon without salt. Herbal infusions like chamomile, hibiscus, or moringa lowers BP, supports joint health. Quote, it is health that is real wealth, and not pieces of gold and silver. Mahatma Gandhi. Habit number 3, to stop skipping water in the first 10 minutes. Yes, this is one of the silent killers for seniors. During sleep, your body becomes dehydrated. When you don't drink water upon waking, your blood becomes thicker, increasing the risk of stroke clot formation, heart strain. Scientific insight. A 2015 study in stroke A journal of cerebral circulation showed a 23% increase in stroke risk in seniors who began their mornings without adequate hydration. What to do? Drink 200 to 300 milliliters of room temperature water right after waking. Avoid cold water, it shocks the stomach and slows metabolism. Habit number 4, to stop sitting for too long without moving. Many retirees love their early morning news or prayer routines, but sitting still for too long can lead to stiff joints, sluggish circulation, and poor balance. Especially dangerous if you have arthritis or on blood thinner. You've had a past fall. What to do instead? Every 20 minutes, stand, stretch, or walk. Do ankle circles or heel lifts while sitting. Use a balance aid like a sturdy chair for morning stretches. Quote, life is like riding a bicycle. To keep your balance, you must keep moving. Albert Einstein. Habit number 5, to stop taking a hot shower right away. Hot shower feels heavenly in the morning, especially during cold weather. But beware, hot water dilates blood vessels. Combined with sudden standing, it may lead to a sharp blood pressure drop. This could result in fainting or worse, fall in the shower. Scientific note: the International Journal of Gerontology reports that most bathroom falls in seniors happen in the first 2 hours after waking, linked to dizziness and blood pressure imbalances. Solution: delay your shower by at least 30 to 45 minutes. Use lukewarm water. Sit while showering if needed, and use non-slip mats. Habit number 6, to stop walking barefoot on cold floors. The sudden chill of a tile or marble floor can cause muscle tightness, arthritic pain, flare-ups, even loss of balance in those with neuropathy. Better habit: keep soft, non-slip slippers beside your bed. If you have diabetes, neuropathy, or arthritis, never walk barefoot. Quote, an ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure. Benjamin Franklin. Closing of part 1. So far, we have covered the 6 most dangerous yet overlooked morning habits after the age of 60. Jumping out of bed to quickly drinking salted spiced tea, skipping water intake, sitting too long in one position, taking hot showers too early, walking barefoot on cold floors. But we are just getting started. In part 2, we'll uncover hidden habits in your breakfast routine, toxic morning thoughts, and how your first words of the day can shape not only your health, but your longevity. And if you want to know what ancient Eastern medicine says about aging mornings, or what Harvard research reveals about morning stroke triggers, don't miss what's coming next. The groundwork for all happiness is good health. Lee Hunt, welcome back. If you've made it this far, then you are among the few who truly understand that aging gracefully is not just about medications and genetics, but about mastering small, daily decisions. In the last segment, we uncovered 6 critical morning mistakes that seniors must stop immediately to avoid the silent risks of falls and strokes. But the dangers do not end there. Let us now turn our attention to what might seem harmless but in reality could be just as fatal: your thoughts, your breakfast, and your morning medications. Because after 60, everything that enters your body or your mind at the beginning of your day has magnified consequences. Habit number 7, to stop having caffeine before eating. Many older adults begin their day with a strong cup of tea or coffee on an empty stomach. It's a ritual, a comfort, a lifelong habit, but in reality, it could be weakening your heart, irritating your gut, and triggering blood pressure spikes without you even realizing it. Here's what happens. Caffeine increases cortisol, stress hormone, which is already naturally elevated in the morning. If consumed without food. It causes a blood sugar drop 1 to 2 hours later. This leads to shakiness, mood, stress increased, fall risk due to weakness, confusion, or dizziness, especially dangerous for those on diabetic or hypertensive medication. Insight: A 2018 study in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition revealed that older adults who consumed caffeine on an empty stomach showed higher incidences of postural instability and fatigue, leading to a higher chance of falls within the next 4 hours. What to do instead? Eat a few bites of something light before your caffeine, even a banana or handful of soaked almonds, or replace with decaf herbal teas like tulsi, fennel, or lemon balm. Let food be thy medicine, and medicine be thy food. Hippocrates, habit number 8, to stop heavy. High-fat breakfasts. It may sound surprising, but traditional breakfasts, like fried eggs, parathas, or butter-drenched toast, can be dangerous in the early morning, especially after 60. Here's why. After waking, the gallbladder is at rest, and a heavy fat load shocks the liver. Saturated fats thicken blood viscosity, increasing the risk of clots. Blood flow slows down, especially if you remain sedentary after eating. Harvard Medical School published findings that link heavy morning fats to an increased risk of ischemic strokes in adults over 65, especially when combined with high LDL levels. Better options: warm oatmeal with turmeric and chia boiled, or steamed vegetables, low-fat yogurt with walnuts and honey. A slice of whole grain bread with avocado. Good fat. Habit number 9, to stop taking all medications at once without food or water. Many seniors make the mistake of gulping down multiple pills first thing in the morning, often without food or proper hydration. This can be harmful for multiple reasons. NSAIDs, painkillers, cause stomach lining erosion without food. BP medications, taken without water, may not absorb well. Diuretics, taken on an empty stomach, may lead to dizziness, dehydration, or potassium imbalance. Research highlight: a 2021 review in Drugs and Aging reported that over 35% of medication-related hospital admissions in seniors were due to morning dosing errors and improper combinations taken without food. Recommendations: ask your doctor which medications require food or water. Space them apart if needed. Never take diuretics like furosemide without preparing for fluid loss. Beware the poison in the cure. Paracelsus. Habit number 10, to stop starting the day with worry or regret. Let us now enter a non-physical realm, but just as dangerous. Do you know the first words you say to yourself in the morning set the tone for your entire cardiovascular system? Yes, science now confirms negative thoughts upon waking trigger real physical consequences. They spike cortisol, narrow your blood vessels, increase heart rate, cause mental fog, affecting balance and reaction speed. Study by Stanford University 2020 showed that older adults who began their day with negative self-talk or fear-based thoughts had higher markers of inflammation throughout the day, equivalent to that of a smoker. What to do instead? Practice 5 minutes of gratitude, journaling, read, or listen to a calming quote or prayer. Breathe deeply and smile intentionally before getting up. We become what we think about. All that we are is the result of what we have thought. But a final habit: to avoid rushing morning chores without body prep. Many seniors, especially those who live alone, get up and immediately begin cooking, bending, sweeping, lifting water, or other domestic tasks. But this is the time when muscles are still tight, joints are unlubricated, Didvan may still be adjusting, blood circulation is just stabilizing. What can go wrong. Bending to pick up objects can drop blood pressure, suddenly stairs can strain knees. A sudden twist of the back may cause disc injury. The Journal of Geriatric Physical Therapy warns that unsupervised physical tasks done within the first 20 minutes of waking are among the top causes of early day injuries in adults over 60. A safer way. Do 5 minutes of chair stretches. Stretch your joints with gentle tapping or massage only. Then begin movement-based chores. Take care of your body. It's the only place you have to live. Jimrong closing of part 2. You now have a blueprint of what to stop, what to avoid, and what to replace in your first hour of the day after 60. Let us recall, avoid caffeine before food, avoid heavy fats. In breakfast and rush, medications without knowledge train your mind with calm, not fear. Delay chores until the body is fully awake. The first hour of your day is like the foundation of your home. If the base is shaky, no amount of decoration can prevent a collapse. But if your mornings are mindful, gentle, and medically wise, your entire day becomes more vibrant, safe, and full of energy. Mornings are sacred. They are the mirror of your tomorrow. And for those who have crossed 60, how you rise can determine how long you thrive. We've already explored what to stop and what to start in your morning routines after 60. We've discussed the dangers of dehydration, rushing out of bed, overloading the body with caffeine or fat, and even beginning the day with a heavy heart. But now, let us go deeper, because this final part will focus not only on physical risk, but on mental noise, environmental dangers, and the ancient rituals of aging. Cultures that knew how to add life to their years. Not just years to their life. Habit number 12, to stop consuming disturbing news or social media. First thing, many seniors wake up and immediately reach for their phones, or turn on the TV, news channels, political debates, social media scrolling, or even tragic headlines flood the mind before breakfast is even served. But here's the hidden danger. Exposure to negative content early in the day alters your cortisol rhythm. It can lead to anxiety spikes, depression in isolated seniors, poor heart rate variability, increased fall risk due to distraction and poor focus. Insight a 2020 E2 meta-study in the Journal of Psychosomatic Research linked early morning media exposure to increased stress markers in seniors, especially those living alone or managing chronic illness. Alternative: replace TV with a soft music playlist. Listen to uplifting audio affirmations or spiritual text. Read inspirational books that calm and empower the mind. Guard your morning. The world will rush in soon enough. Marcus Aurelius. 13 to stop ignoring safety hazards in the bedroom and bathroom, often overlooked. The space in which you move during your first waking hour is critical. Many seniors continue living in homes built for younger bodies with modification. Here's what that leads to: slipping on smooth floors, tripping over carpet, edges falling in poorly lit hallways or bathrooms, reaching overhead and losing balance. Data from the CDC, Centers for Disease Control and Prevention. Over 3 million seniors are treated in emergency departments each year due to home falls, with the bedroom and bathroom being the top 2 locations. What to change? Use motion sensor night lights beside the bed and in bathrooms. Install grab bars near toilets and in showers. Ensure non-slip mats are used under rugs and inside bathtubs. Keep walking sticks or handles nearby if balance is a concern. Wisdom is not avoiding risk, it is preparing against it. Seneca. Habit number 14 to stop ignoring the breath. This may surprise you, One of the most powerful things you can do in the morning is breathe correctly, but most seniors either breathe shallowly, hurriedly, or not consciously at all. Here's what happens. With poor breathing, brain fog from lack of oxygen, muscle tension, faster heartbeats, low energy and motivation for the day. Ancient wisdom in Ayurvedic and Taoist traditions. Morning breathwork was seen as the first medicine of the day. 5 minutes of diaphragmatic breathing, or 3 rounds of box breathing for seconds. Inhale, for hold, for exhale, for hold. A study in Frontiers in Aging Neuroscience 2019 showed that deep breathing in the first hour of the day helped improve focus, balance, and even reaction times in seniors over 65. When the breath is unsteady, the mind is unsteady. But when the breath is calm, the mind too is at peace. Hatha Yoga, Pradipakonscient morning rituals for longevity. Let us now turn to what the elders of ancient cultures did upon waking. Long before electricity, medications, and alarms, they lived in tune with nature. Here are 5 morning rituals worth reviving after age 60 to 1. Oil pulling, India, Ayurveda, swishing sesame or coconut oil in the mouth for 5 to 10 minutes. Oral cavity reduces inflammation markers. Prevent oral bacteria from entering bloodstream. 2. Barefoot earth walking, China, Taoist medicine. Walking barefoot on soil or grass, grounds. Electromagnetic stress stimulates foot, nerves, improves balance and stability. Note: only do this in safe outdoor areas. Avoid indoors on tiles. Closing parenthesis 3. Warming spices and water, global herbalism, morning drinks with turmeric, cinnamon, ginger. Activate digestion, fight inflammation in joints, stimulate circulation. Gently 4. Facing the sun, Egypt and Native Americans, standing or sitting while the first sunlight hits your skin or eyes. Sets circadian rhythm, boosts natural vitamin D, lifts mood and mental clarity. 5. Silent sitting with intention. Universal elders across cultures began their day in quiet. No phones, no noise, just intentional breath, gratitude, and mental centering in stillness. The universe surrenders its secrets. Lao Tosa. Final thoughts. Your morning is medicine. If you are above 60, your first hour is your hidden doctor. It tells you what to change, what to avoid, what to gently, correctly summarize all that you must stop. Jumping out of bed to quickly skipping water, drinking salted or spiced teas, early oversitting without movement, taking hot showers right away, walking barefoot on cold floors, staking medications, blindly drinking coffee or tea before food, watching stressful media or news, overloading with fat-heavy breakfasts, shushing into chores, neglecting breath, light, and balance, living in unsafe home environments, starting the day with worry or regret. Now, imagine if you removed just 3 of these, if you added 2 ancient rituals, if you simply respected your body's natural rhythm. How different would your mornings feel? How many falls could be prevented? How many strokes could be delayed or entirely avoided? Every morning we are born again. What we do today is what matters most. Buddha. Closing message. If you found this video valuable, don't just keep it to yourself. Share it with someone over 60, your parents, your uncle, a neighbor, or someone you love. You could be saving a life without even knowing it. And remember, growing old is inevitable, but growing wisely, that is a choice. Until next time, stay safe, stay grounded, and rise gently. Thank you for watching.